It's that time. It's that time again. It's me. Welcome along. Hello, people. Welcome along to my live YouTube stream. My name is Danny C, and let's get down to business for round one of TJ's Formula One World Championship. And for the first round, we are at Circuit de Catalunya in Spain. I hope everyone is all well, whatever you've been on with. So let's get straight to it then. So this is the first round of TJ's Formula One World Championship, and yet one of the most challenging endurance races I've faced to this day was live streaming. So I hope everyone is all good out there. So let's get down to business, shall we? So what's happening is there's currently a practice session going off, which runs until 5:30 UK time, where there's going to be 15 minutes of qualifying, and obviously there's going to be a 66 lap race. So and that, of course, in terms of the how the race is going to pan out as well. There is no rain, just to confirm. Obviously that you got to use like two different tire compounds, for example the medium and the softs. So failing to apply that principle will be awarded a 1 minute penalty for not changing the specific tire compound. So which in that case it'll be interesting to see how that pans out also. And I am going to be representing McLaren, the Vodafone McLaren Mercedes, which brings me back to those days when Lewis Hamilton used to race for McLaren, and this is like where he started his Formula One career, having been a part of the McLaren junior program along with Mercedes-Benz for such a long time. So let's see who we've got out there. So we've got Yep, who is in the Williams Renault livery. He's one of the quickest drivers that I know of, who is looking like to be a real contender for this series. And there, of course, is my McLaren teammate, that is CCR Shadow GP. He too is representing the McLaren livery, as Vodafone McLaren Mercedes livery as well. Looking good in the chrome silver. So we've got DTR M3 guy in Nigel Mansell's 1993 IndyCar livery that he ran. And then we've got the Tyler man in the Mercedes 2024 livery as well. And then we've got Spotty Supply in the BMW M Motorsport racing team. And then we've got Captain Colossus from who is the boss of the CCR community. For those who like to go and check him out on YouTube, he throws down the open lobby races in the GR3s on the Wednesday evenings. So there's just a few more drivers which this is the Discord entrance. So for those of you who are wondering who were just tuning in, go and check out TJ, who is obviously your guy I like to check out on YouTube, as he throws down lobbies across Gran Turismo 7, ACC, and he plays the truck game, and etc. So for those of you who like to join the Formula One series, then you can reach out to him, and then of course showcase about what you can do. And then because this is a Discord entrance formula, so I'm going to get myself out in the McLaren. So AMS Enzo is currently the quickest driver with a 1:17.7, and this is in the there's two separate cars in this championship, which I think it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. Because from what I'm noticing that the SF19s may look quick, but whereas the SF23s done enough practice what best I could, and it's just regardless what happens, what really matters the most is just to taking part what counts, and that's all we're here for. Somebody had a spinner there. So I've got another driver coming in as well, as Drubit is obviously mentioning that his teammate is coming in. So Drubit is in the Red Bull, so he's just waiting. He's just letting us know that his teammate from the Red Bull garage is coming in as well. There he is. Hippie's in the room. And there's Shadow behind me, my McLaren teammate. Oof. You want to get that inside curb on turn 2, as long as you're not abusing the track limits. So the way this works, and obviously there's, if I'm not mistaken, there's going to be the Formula One points pay position, which will be reverted like from the current point system from 1st to 10th. So if the driver and the teams will win the ultimate prize, they each one get a gift discard medal. which is, of course, at the end of the day, that what's really important is that taking part and having fun is what really counts. So, regardless like of what comes next, and obviously, I just want to enjoy the challenge, and that's what life's about. Because if you don't challenge yourself, what's even point? So, so there's less than 10 minutes, I believe, until we begin the 15-minute qualifying session. And just a little something also, what you're going to bear, excuse me, bear in mind too is that you have the curse system like in these super formula cars, which then it can help you win the races or lose races. Just depends like how the situation pans out also. Which of course, ideally, when the qualifying session gets underway, the curse system like becomes active, and then you want to make good use of it to get that one lap in. Failing to use the curse system will leave you into disadvantage also. So that's the last thing you want to be doing. Abusing the track limits as you like. So I got captain in the safety car. Let's see if others can follow me behind the safety car, just to try it out for a bit of fun. Whoa. Okay. So somebody's decided to not follow behind me for this in the safety car. Okay, fair enough. Oh, nearly lost it. Yep, doesn't mess about also. If you hit the safety car, you're in trouble. It's as simple as that. So I've got the Ferrari driver behind me, who's about to serve the pit lane penalty, and so am I. Okay. So these just okay. So respect to Owen until this point where, right, I'm just gonna we'll go around the safety car, no problem at all. So I'm just gonna chill for a couple of minutes and then see who else we got out of the track also. So I got Owen in their Ferrari pitting for some new tyres, just to experiment what's it like to getting the laps down, and of course get the best lap you can get with a lower fuel load and some new tyres as well. So back out with my team again. So he's done a 119.5 and I've done a 119.0 dead. A 119 dead. And then Enzo's done a 117.7. Yeppe has done a 118.1, I believe. So we have TJ, this is your guy, who's the host of his Formula One World Championship. For those who would like to go and check him out on YouTube. So, not be long, hopefully, till we get ourselves up and running for the 15 minutes qualifying to begin round one of TJ's Formula One World Championship. Good luck to you, Yeppe. Welcome along, buddy, and I hope all is well from your end. Welcome along, Beastman. Thank you very much, and very much appreciated, and all the best as well. So Captain's streaming from his perspective for some commentary as well, and obviously that's Captain in the safety car. So and I'm looking forward to it. So good luck to Yeppe as well, who is in the Williams Renault racing car. Not sure what the race stream is going to be like between the SF19s and the SF23s. So it's an unknown, for myself and from most of us that are watching from whichever perspective you're from, then which creates a pretty interesting spectacle for sure. So So I'm just gonna sneak out of the pits a bit in order to get my practice starting. And of course, I mean, these cars are pretty talky, so you've got to get a good start to them, which can either win your races or lose races. And I got spawned. Okay, fair enough. So 2-minute start question mark, which was sent to captain. And then Shadow's getting quicker too, so I've got a 118 in me. If I get newer tyres on with less fuel on board compared to the moment I've gone straight out of the pits on the outlap, I'm banging a 119 dead. And of course, bearing in mind too is the curse system, which will also make me go faster also, as does any driver that's using that sort of equipment. Okay, so there we go. Any moment now. So the qualifying is about to get underway. So good luck to those who are participating in the qualifying. Ooh, there we go. So let's get straight to it then. So there's 15 minutes of qualifying. So, and of course, you have the curse system to play with as well. And then you just got to think about the amount of laps you're doing them as well as getting to as closer to the point where you need to get that lap in the best you can in order to have a lighter car with fresher tyres and enough curbs. Welcome along, yep. Good to see you, and I hope you're well. I hope all is well from your end too. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. I I don't know what to expect like from this motor race in terms of, well, the quality seemed to be like, well, maybe, well, pretty like out of this world, but you never know like when it comes to the race trim as well. As every circuit like it does have like a different characteristics for sure. Just let this person by. And I hope all is well from your end too. Yep. That looked a little laggy from my screen. Yep, stood up 117.8 straight away. He could just put his feet up and chill out for the rest of the time, unless anybody can make up like some time. It's good to hear. Yep, obviously nice to see that you're playing like well ACC for a change. Yeah, it's your preference, really. So it depends, like what's on the menu. Obviously, that every now and then I play that game ACC, but it just depends, like what comes on, doesn't it? And obviously, because I've been like constantly playing this like for most of the time as well. So I've got a couple of people, well, one or two is looking to improve the time by changing tyres. So I'm just going to like very much save it to the last minute, which I feel it's the way to do it. So we've got Yep with a 117.3. So this is clever thinking from TJ as well, because he's been in this position before where when you keep doing plenty of laps, when you keep doing plenty of laps around, and obviously as the fuel goes down, then obviously you put on the new tyres, and then it gives you that upper hand as well. As long as you're saving the curve system, which is another thing also, unless if you feel that you're out of curves and you just want to spawn back into the pits and to recharge the batteries or recharge the curve system also. So we've got Shadow GT with a 118.3. So I'm coming in at the end of this lap. Excuse me. I'm going to come in. New tyres on. Just let these people by who are on the current flying laps. Oh, he's gone too deep there, that car. So after the end of this out lap, then obviously just got to be sure that maybe get well 2 laps in. Who knows, might get a third one, but we'll see how that pans out. And I'm literally risking myself for a chocolate biscuit to get the best lap possible, and then hope that nobody spoils my lap a bit if there's a slow car or somebody spinning in front of me. Here we go. Third place momentarily. So I've got one flying lap left. So that's an improvement. 1/10 up on from my personal best. Throw missing off the corner just a touch. Welcome along, Alex. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're well out there. I hope all is well from your end too. And if you're just tuning in, I've just bagged in third place momentarily. There's not really much time left to complete the lap. So third place will have to do for me in the SF23. Believe it or not, these two are obliterated the opposition. AMS Enzo and Yep. They're both in the SF19s in separate teams. Enzo's in the Mercedes livery, and there's Yep in the Williams Renault. So, just a quick toilet breaker before I before we get the Spanish Grand Prix underway. Be 2 secs. Right, so in my words, let's get down to business and let's get down to business. It's not going to be easy, so just before I forget, medium tire start, so I can just get that out of the way. So, in the meantime, we've got an unknown as to how the race is going to pan out. Where if the F19 is the one or the F23, I don't know what's cars what, but we'll see how that pans out. Anyhow, the race is about to get underway for the first round of the Spanish Grand Prix in TJ's Formula One World Championship at Circuit de Catalunya. Good luck, everyone. Let's get down to business. So after the first lap, we've got AMS Enzo for Mercedes in the lead, Yep in second in the Williams Renault, myself in third place for the from Vodafone McLaren Mercedes. We've got Shadow who's gone off the track. Unlucky, buddy. Keep going. There's a long way to go. A lot can happen for sure. So I've got TJ behind me. He too is Yep's teammate. May have gone a little wide there. Will I get a penalty? Nope, I did not get a penalty, so I got lucky. So I don't know what tyres these two up ahead of it are on. So I'm just continuing to do my thing. I would assume they must be on the mediums. I might be wrong on my prediction. Oh. So I've got a back marker up ahead, I believe. Whoever that might be. Thank you very much. That's really going to hamper TJ for sure, which is the last thing you want to come across in the middle of the motor race. So you can see that he's losing the amount of time, the amount of seconds there, TJ, because that back marker is like causing some issues also, which is really not what you want. So that's giving me a bit of breathing space, but just to remain in third place. My tyres are okay. So if we get these tyres to around lap 22, it'll give me a better insight as to how the strategy is going to pan out. Not even knowing what the rest of the field are on. So I've got the back marker 2 in the Ferrari. So I've got Shadow who's coming in for some new tyres. Thank you very much. Then TJ is about to catch go past the back market as well. Oh, got a penalty. Which I have. It's okay, but there's a long way to go. Get that little bit of oomph. Try to stick with him. Bit of dirty air, like it's literally, you know, just thrown the spanner into the works for sure. Yep, 66 laps. Welcome along, Phantom. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're well out there. I hope all is well from your end too. And if you're just tuning in, I started third, then I got passed by the host who is running in third. That is TJSC Gaming, who is running his official, his Formula One championship. So 66 laps of it is a lot. Very much appreciated. We'll do my best to, to keep going, and as predominantly these three up in the podium that's running in the SF9 teams, walking it, and I'm just in the Super Formula SF23, and I'm representing McLaren Mercedes, the Vodafone McLaren Mercedes livery right there. Oh, so we've got a back marker who's wanted to come and say hello. That's another penalty, I believe. Crap. Okay, you can unlock his alphabet if you wish. No problem with that. I'm just going to do my own thing. I'm getting there. It's just not going to be easy to, keep up like with the SF19 cars and drivers. And those that where you have Yap and TJ who are racing in the Williams Renault livery from the mid-90s. So I've got onto the soft tyres. See how many laps can I get out of the softs as well. Oh crap! It's the two leaders. Oh, one of the leaders. Welcome along, Hooley. Good to see you, and I hope you're well out there. And I hope all is well from your end too. It's not an easy-looking race. I'll have to hit because obviously you got Enzo, Yep, and TJ. Oh, I do. Was that lagging? I don't know whether this was aimed at me, like about, or is it my teammate Shadow? So we've got TJ who's pitted in a few laps later. Oh, okay. Obviously coming into the halfway mark of the motor race, so I got Enzo who's leading Jeppe by over half a minute. another time penalty coming my way, which it is. So that's the third like a half-second penalty awarded to me to the collection of track limit penalties. So Enzo's coming in there for some new tyres as well. So what looks to be like some damage that has to be repaired, because he was like leading Jeppe by some time, and then was slowly dropping off like because the issue that I had is that there was a car up front that was yet to be lapped, but not only that, but I was about to get lapped as well. So it was one of those things that well, from my screen, that there was like some lagging I've seen across some drivers, and then obviously for what turns out to be there to me that I must be in the wrong, which I'm gonna have a word like with Enzo after the race, and not making a big deal out of it. It's just that well, I feel like personally, because not only that there's also Shadow, like me McLaren teammate, who was in between the Mercedes. So and of course, I mean, he's in the similar position to me at the time from the moment I come out of the pits. So it is what it is. So obviously, if you're watching this stream, then when you have a moment, I do apologise for that. And then I'll just, if that really is the case, like then, and of course I hamper your results, then obviously I'll just put my hands up and then just move on. So Yep is 54 seconds up the road and 32 seconds ahead of Enzo. Whoa. Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. So these two of our teammates, obviously for Mercedes. But I was lucky to not get any heavy damage on my car. Okay. So the two-thirds of the just over two-thirds of the motor race left. Yepper with a 1 minute to 2 second lead ahead of myself. And then there's Enzo, who's obviously just over 20 seconds behind Yep. Right, let's go and push towards the end then and see what happens from there. There is a chance of a podium, but I'm just gonna have to go for it, don't I? And obviously see what the outcome is. Well, with the incident with Enzo, which led him to well, with the blue flag incident. believe that is the Mercedes. There you go, buddy. I've returned the favour for you. My apologies for the blue flag incident from earlier on. Because I know, like, about what I knew, like how quick the SF19 was. So when you're in the wrong, you return the favour when you can, and that's the best I could do on track. Seeing as though that there was a few cars above that was one that's I'm about to lap. So we've got TJ in the pits was he's going like for some new tyres as well as like having some fuel on board. Thanks a lot. So I've got Shadow in the pits, who is about to make his last pit stop of the day. So there's Enzo, like, who's leading by what is 17 seconds. Just 10 laps to go. So I just seen something pop up a moment ago that Yep is 12 seconds between himself and Enzo for the race win. And I'm just under 12 seconds ahead of TJ for the last podium position. "15 seconds between Enzo and Yep. So I've ran out of Kerr's system. So I'm just going to have to live without Kerr's for the next remaining laps of the Spanish Grand Prix. So it's a 12-second gap between Enzo and Yep. So Enzo looks like he came across a back marker. This is all kicking off towards the end of the motor race, because there was a 12-second gap between Enzo and Yep. That's a fast-moving car, I believe. And that slowed me down too much, which is the last thing I want to be doing. So these two are on the penultimate lap, both Enzo and Yep, as they both lap me. These two are in a league of their own, especially in the SF19s. And then there's myself, like in the SF23, which all I can do really is just bring it home in one piece. That's all I could ask for. So I'm on the last lap, but because I'm a lap behind both Enzo and Yep. So obviously, despite like the incident with Enzo when I wasn't quick enough to get out of the way, was he was coming in thick and fast. As the issue I had is not only that the Ferrari driver was obviously was about to be lapped, but also lapped like another time also. And then I also had another car behind me who was fighting with me for position as well. So it was just a case of like, you know, just well, obviously apologies like it all to Enzo once more for which led him like to have some damage if I was lagging from his screen. So but it didn't make any odds whatsoever also, because as AMS Enzo having took pole, I think it is, after like well, not only one but two incidents with some blue flags, somehow manages to win the Spanish Grand Prix. Yep, comes home to take second, and I come home to finish third. GG's everyone. Pardon me. So let's grab the replay. And I'm just going to put apologies from earlier on. See the replay already. And then we open the ticket, see what I win. Oh, that's gone in. That's won a lot of oil out after a long motor race there. With a 4-star roulette ticket to open. and then I'm gonna draw closer to the stream in Escapes movies. So probably like my best like will the podium obviously with the fact that to be fair that well I wasn't like we're going to put any energy towards something that's gone on in my hands unless I have a look at the replay at the moment. But so regardless, like to me, it's been like a good race like all round. To say like to challenge me like in the super farmers, especially that you have the likes of Enzo and Yep in two separate in the SF19s were looking to just to, of course, for sure that it was one of those things that I have to, just to keep going, keep trying, and although that we're gonna have to stick with these cars, the chassis for the rest of the season, but it is what it is. So, thank you for watching, and if you like the content, hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And on that note, I'm going to have to cut short. So thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, peace, thank you, and bye-bye.